Hello. I joke a lot about my family in my comedy. I've realised quite recently that they're a great source of income for me. My mum, she turned 80 a few weeks ago. I know, yeah. Oh, she's over it. She is tired of life. I know, I get it. I'm 42 and I think, I've lived enough. I might want to experience luxury train travel, but I've got enough stories for an obituary. Let's wrap it up. I'm 42 and I think, what is this hellscape we're living in? There's crazy people in charge, technology's changing it every day. Imagine being 80 years old and trying to adjust to this world, knowing that you might be leaving it soon. Look, what I'm trying to say is, two-factor authentication wasn't on Mum's bucket list. You know what I mean? Like, she could learn how to connect to the Bluetooth speaker, or she could just lie down and never get up. Like, why would she want to learn to upload photos into the cloud when all she wants to do is go up into the cloud? She said to me recently, genuinely said this to me. She's like, Elizabeth, the world is a wonderful place, but I don't belong in it anymore. I think she just tried to print something off the computer, you guys. It was an overreaction. I did ask her, I said, what do you want for your 80th birthday? And she said, pearl earrings. And I thought, I can do that for you. So I looked up some online, beautiful pearl earrings, and I had this thought, these are going to have to look good on me too. At 80, every gift is an heirloom. She got the earrings and wondered, why is there an EH engraved on the back of them? I reckon there's two types of old people in the world. There's ones that want to call it a day, and then there's ones that want to live forever. And in my experience, they marry each other. Oh my gosh, my dad, he wants to live forever, loves life, yeah? Lives for a Tuesday. Loves a Tuesday. Yeah, because on Tuesday he gets to go to the local hospital and he volunteers there. I know, he sings songs and plays his guitar in the foyer. And then sometimes if he's got time, he'll go upstairs to the dementia ward and play songs up there, like old-time music, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, because that's really good for memory. But I think, personally, at 87 years old, that's just showing off, isn't it? He walks into that hospital and he's like, I drove here. I know where my keys are. He's only had to learn 3 songs. They're on repeat. It's the same ones. I want to be musical too. Last year I gave myself the challenge of learning 5 songs on the piano. And I know it already looks like I can do that. I learned 1 song, okay. I didn't learn 5. I learned 1. One's better than none. I learned one song. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. I mean, it's a great song. It's a great song. And I was telling everyone I was learning piano, for the mental benefits, but the real reason was I just wanted to look cool, Because playing an instrument is cool. I wanted to look cool in case I ever ended up in an Airbnb that maybe I'd booked myself for me and a new boyfriend and there just happened to be a piano there. And I walk in and be like, oh my God, babe, what are the chances? There's a piano here. And he'd be like, whoa, I didn't know you played the piano. And I'd be like, yeah, I dabble. You are my fire, the one desire. And then he'd be like, oh my God, that is the hottest thing I've ever seen. Thank you so much. Have a good night.